Hello my lovelies, I'm Honjo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am on a weight loss journey to lose, well originally it was 88 pounds, but now I'm thinking I need to lose about 100 pounds. So yeah, hi, welcome. I got the idea to do this stretch video because from my research looking on YouTube and on Google, I just haven't found a comprehensive stretch workout guide for, fatties basically. A lot of them only give like 3 exercises, or it's a workout made by a slim person who quite frankly doesn't understand that fat people just don't bend in the same way. And the difficulties of being fat. So I thought I would take this opportunity to make my own workout video doing the things that I can do. I've picked a few of my favorites, and I hope you guys enjoy it and can also use it as inspiration for you to work out as well. What I also like about stretch workouts is it doesn't feel like a massive hurdle to do. If you say you're gonna work out, that sounds like a major thing and a lot of work. But if you say you're just gonna do some stretching, that sounds good. And some of these stretches actually do leave me a little bit out of breath, but that's great, right? My inspiration as well for making this video is, as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I just picked up yoga a couple of months ago and I'm trying to go about twice a week. I'm actually, to my surprise, I'm quite enjoying it, but I do find it honestly a bit challenging. I'm in the very, very, very beginner class, but yeah, some of it is kind of challenging for me. But when I leave the class, I feel great, everything is stretched out. On the day-to-day, I feel like I do kind of hunch. I guess I was doing it at the beginning of the video. I'm not standing, sitting up straight, and keeping everything nice. So just really stretching and taking that time for myself to stretch and relax and unwind is really great. So I do suggest yoga. I know it can be a bit intimidating, especially if you're a little bit of a fatty. Like myself, it can be daunting to be the big person in the room, but you know what, life is too short. You just got to go for it. It'll make you feel better. Okay, so this stretch video I think is going to be about 15 minutes long. I haven't actually done all these stretches in one go before, so we'll see, but I reckon about 15 minutes, and it's going to be like a whole body stretch. We're going to be starting with neck and shoulders, arms, moving down to back, abs and legs. If you want, I don't think you'll need them for this video, but some props, you can use blocks. I don't think we're going to need blocks for this video, but I probably will be using a strap. If you don't have a strap like this, you can use a towel or a sheet or a piece of rope. I don't know, something you've got handy that you can use to help support yourself, but you might not need it. It depends how flexible you are. Okay, so we're going to get started. Just find a comfortable sitting position. You can sit cross-legged. And we're going to start with some side-to-side head turns. Just very slowly, turn to the right. Breathing out as you return to the center. And then breathing in as you turn to your left. Return to center again. And back to the right. Center. Back over to the left. We're going to go one more time to the right. Okay, next we're going to do some head rolls or shoulder rolls. So starting on your left shoulder, just roll your head down all the way. I like to breathe out as I put my head forward. And then breathe in on the up. Final one. Okay, next we're going to be doing some shoulder rolls. So here we go. Let's roll your shoulders back. Keep your spine straight, sitting up tall. And 2 more. And then we're going to be starting with our forward rolls or clockwise rolls, I don't know. So let's go the other way. Okay, let's take a break, do any kind of movement you need to. Find my back hurts a little bit from sitting up. Okay, next we're going to start with a shoulder stretch. So just take your left arm and then put your right arm. And we're just going to hold it for about 15 seconds. Take care to make sure you actually just keep breathing still. Okay, just do any movement after and let's change sides. I also find stretching is a great time to work on my breathing and just remember to breathe. Okay, so now we are going to do a neck stretch. So put your right hand on the floor next to you. Maybe I'll move back, I don't know if you can see. Put your right hand on the floor next to you. Tilt your head to the left and then use your left hand just to gently add some pressure so you can really feel a stretch here. Keep breathing. Okay, let's change sides. I find stretching quite relaxing. It makes me tired. I guess I start yawning a little bit. Okay, and then just return to center. Do any movement you need to do if you're feeling a bit tense or tight, just before we start the next exercise. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're gonna get on our mat and get on our hands and knees. And we're gonna do bird dog. So you're gonna alternate. So we're gonna put our left arm out and our right arm out. And then back down and change. So right arm out, left leg out. Just do 10 of these. I like to exhale when I put my legs up, and then inhale when I bring it in. Next, we are going to be doing cat and cow. If you've done any yoga, you are probably quite familiar with this position. So back to tabletop position. Make sure, in order to distribute the weight equally and not hurt your wrists, and this is something really important that I've realized that I was doing pretty wrong, is make sure your hands are spread out as much as possible when they're on the mat, because then that distributes your weight evenly, and it doesn't put as much pressure on the wrist. So let's do a few cat and cows. Fingers out, neck straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Last one. Okay, this is now going to be a stretch for the side. So we're going to take our left arm up, put your right hand down, and just lean over. Now the aim here is to really get a stretch on the side. So you don't want to be like pulling like that too much, but really pull your arm up. And keep breathing. Also make sure you don't go over forward too much, but keep your back straight, okay? Chest forward and up. Okay, and now we're going to swap to the other side. Okay, we are now going to do a spinal twist. So take your left arm, put it behind you, put your right arm on your knee and twist. Okay, return to center, and then we're going to do the opposite. So put your right arm behind you, left arm on your knee, and twist. Make sure you keep your hip bones sat on the floor, okay? You don't want to lift up, so just keep that. We're twisting here. And you can face the direction to help you give a bit more of a twist. Try and stay sat upright, and breathe. Okay, and returning to center. Okay, so we are now going to do bridge position. So make your way round, lie down, and all the way down. And then you're gonna put your arms by your side, and then legs hip width apart, and just lift yourself up. Hold it for as long as you can. We're going for 30 seconds, but if you can't hold it, that's okay. You can release and then try again. We're about halfway through. and release, back down gently. Okay, and we're going to get up to a sitting position now. Okay, so next up is a kneeling lunge. I am going to use the blocks to help support me and keep me balanced while I do this, because I just can't reach the floor, I'm too fat. And it's very uncomfortable. So first of all, I'm going to get in a kneeling position, bring my right leg forward, and if you want, you can always use a bit more cushion underneath your knee. I'm going to put my blocks like this, and then just lean forward so you're really getting a stretch up here. Okay, let's hold this for 20. Okay, and release. Okay, let's swap to the other side now. So sit up, bring your leg forward. If you don't want to use the blocks and you can put your hands on the floor, that's fine. Or I guess you don't have to use blocks, you could put your hand up here, just make sure you're getting the stretch here. But the blocks definitely do help if you're not feeling very stable. Okay, good job. Woo. Let's come out of that. Okay, next we're going to be stretching our hamstrings. So let's come down. Put your right leg up in your crotch here, and bring your left leg in front of you. If you have it, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me go back a bit. Okay, if you have it, you can use a strap for this part to just put it round top of your foot, because we're going to just be leaning forward and kind of pulling to feel the stretch in our hamstring. If you can touch your toes, or I guess you can lean forward. It's just really hard to get that stretch for me with my stomach, so I like to use a strap and just hold it here. Definitely breathing through the exercises helps. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is definitely my tighter leg. It already kind of hurts. If you can, just try and pull a little bit, but you're not looking to do yourself a serious injury here. We're just trying to get ourselves a little bit stretched, a little bit more flexible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, let's get ourselves seated on the mat. Bring your legs in, and this is a butterfly position. I'm going to stretch out our hips here. So just sit up nice, feet together if you can. Okay. This is our last exercise of the evening. I also do like to lean forward a little bit, just get a bit more of an extra stretch in there. If you want, you can put your hands forward. All the while making sure you're breathing. Okay, just use your hands, push yourself back up, and we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed that stretch workout routine, and I hope it's helped you feel a little bit better. I am going to be putting out another one with some other stretches that I enjoy doing, with a few more from kind of my yoga inspiration.